Innovation is important to organisations and is often the trigger for the need for organisational change. An organisation is usually involved in innovation at either startup to establish itself and the service or products that it offers, or during a process where it must respond to external or internal forces that threaten or test the purpose or approach of the organisation. Often an organisation has its services or products disrupted by an outside force. The recent COVID-19 pandemic forced many organisations to innovate and overcome the obstacles that physical distancing placed in the way how they operate. For example, many gyms and exercise businesses had to adapt to working with their clients online and through tools such as Zoom. This external force disrupted many industries. It is crucial to know why firms innovate. Often it is to improve firm performance, for example, by increasing demand or reducing costs. It could be a new product or process that can be a source of market advantage for the innovator. In the case of productivity enhancing process innovations, the firm gains a cost advantage over its competitors, allowing a higher markup at the prevailing market price, or depending on the elasticity of demand, the use of a combination of lower price and higher markup than its competitors to gain market share and increase profits. In the case of product innovation, the firm can gain a competitive advantage by introducing a new product which allows it to increase demand and markups. Innovation can also improve performance by increasing the firm's ability to innovate. For example, improving the capabilities of production processes can make it possible to develop a new range of products, and new organisational practices can improve the firm's ability to gain and create new knowledge that can be used to develop other innovations. For innovation to occur, something more than just the generation of creative ideas or insights is required. The insight must be put into action to make genuine difference, resulting, for example, in a new or altered business process within the organisation or changes in the products and services provided. Through these varieties of viewpoints, creativity is typically seen as the basis for innovation, and innovation as the successful implementation of creative ideas within an organisation. Most people think of two main types of innovations: incremental and radical innovations. This is based in the degree of change that is required or needed during the innovation. However, ways in which organisations can innovate are divided by other criteria, such as the nature of innovation in product, process, organisational and marketing innovation, and by the degree of novelty, new to the organisation, new to the market, and new to the world. There are three critical strategies for changing products, processes, and services in organisations. The first one is exploration. Exploration strategy is focused on creating new technologies, products, and processes. Organisations that use this as their strategy design the organisation to establish conditions that encourage creativity and allow the natural evolution of ideas. Creativity is the essential first step in innovation. Creativity can be designed into organisations. It is not enough to employ creative individuals. You must also have the right conditions and structures in place for these people to succeed. Creative organisations are usually loosely structured. They may work in considerable ambiguity, where assignments are vague and territories overlap. Managers in these types of companies embrace risk and experimentation. Employees are involved in a wide range of projects, and the fear of making mistakes is low. This is necessary as successful innovations are often accompanied by a high rate of failure. Cooperation is another strategy for innovation in organisations. This is where there are significant mechanisms in place for internal and external collaboration, consultation, and co-design. Organisations that have this as a strategy often have people in research and marketing actively working with customers to understand their needs and develop solutions. The third strategy for innovation is creating structural mechanisms to make sure ideas are carried forward, adapted, and implemented. This is a strategy of entrepreneurship. The organisation in this supports entrepreneurial activities through giving employees a degree of autonomy, rewarding learning and risk-taking, and fostering idea champions. These are people who champion productive change within the organisation. Later in the program, we will be using a design process to innovate a product for an example organisation. We will also be experimenting with methods for creativity and innovation. However, at this stage, you should consider in which ways your organisation needs to innovate. This could be to address a market issue, how your organisation operates, or to overcome an external impact. Take the time to reflect on this for your return to work project.